Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Mami Kalsum. I'm from PBA Class B, and this is the assignment 5 of Discourse Analysis with the theme The Scope of Discourse Analysis. So, the first question is what is spoken discourse and what is the relationship between spoken discourse and discourse analysis? So, spoken discourse refers to the language used in verbal communication, focusing on how speech conveys meaning through sounds, vocabulary, and grammar. Speaking is not just about producing words, but also about understanding the social context and purpose. Discourse analysis examines spoken discourse to understand how meaning, interactions, and communication are structured in real life conversations. And question number 2 is what do you know of interactional, transactional, and as well as performance speaking? So, interactional speaking is when people talk mainly to build social connections, like in casual conversation where topics shift often and participants respond naturally to each other. Whereas transactional speaking, on the other hand, focuses on exchanging information or achieving specific goals, such as giving instructions, clarifying ideas, or persuading someone. Lastly, performance speaking refers to the public speaking where a speaker delivers information formally to the audience, often in the form of speech or presentations, using a style closer to written language. And the question number 3 is what do you know of classroom conversation and casual conversation? Casual conversation, and what are the differences between them? So, classroom conversation is a structured and teacher controlled interaction aimed at supporting learning. The language used is simplified, and interaction follows a clear pattern of teacher questioning, students' response, and teachers' evaluation. Student speaking opportunities are limited and guided by the teacher's control, whereas the casual conversation, on the other hand, is natural, spontaneous, and socially driven. It allows free topic changes, equal participation, and focuses on building relationship rather than achieving formal goals. So the key differences between them is in casual conversation, anyone can speak freely without raising hands, while in classroom conversation, students are expected to wait for permission. And the teacher often asks questions they already know the answer to. Whereas in casual conversation, questions are asked to genuinely seek new information. In classroom talk, responses are usually followed by formal evaluation, for example, the job, which is unusual and inappropriate in casual conversation. Turn taking in casual conversation happens naturally, while in the classroom, the teacher controls who speaks and when. And classroom conversation usually follows a three-part structure. The first is teacher initiation, student response, and teacher's evaluation, while casual conversation flows more freely without strict patterns. And the question number 4 is, to the best of your knowledge, what do language learners need to learn to be successful in using their language skills in real social interactions? So language learners need to master conversation skills as real social interaction is mostly conversational. However, it depending on their communication and they must also adapt their speaking style. For example, engaging in discussion to solve a problem or conducting interviews if working as journalists. Success comes success comes from being able to use enough appropriate discourse type for different real world situations. The last question is what are the advantages of discourse analysis in the scope of analyzing casual conversations. So discourse analysis helps describe how casual conversations are structured, the function of language serves, and how language is organized internally. This analysis benefits teachers by providing a foundation for designing curriculum, materials, and teaching techniques. For students, it supports the development of communicative competence, enabling them enabling them to use English more effectively in real life conversation. So it's all about for me. I'm Kalsum with the ID number 20400122040. Thank you for the opportunity that given to me. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.